Ford jokes, Ford one-liners jokes. Short Ford jokes. Q. What is the difference between a Ford and a porcupine? A. Porcupines have pricks on the outside. Q. What's the difference between a Ford and the principal's office? A. It's less embarrassing if your friends see you leaving the principal's office. Q. What goes on pages 4 to 5 degrees Fahrenheit the Ford's user's manual? A. The train and bus schedule. Q. Why does the new Ford Escape parallel park itself? A. Because white trash can only trailer park. Q. What do you call a Ford at the top of a hill? A. A miracle. Q. What do you call a Norwegian prostitute? A. A fjord escort. Q. What do you call two Fords at the top of a hill? A. A mirage. Q. What do you call a Ford with dual exhausts? A. A wheelbarrow. Q. What is the Ford owner's most ardent wish? A. To buy a car. Q. What do you call a Ford with a seat belt? A. A rucksack. Q. How do you double the value of a Ford icon? A. Full the tank with petrol. Q. What did the Toyota say to the Ford? A. Would you like a tow home? Q. What should the Ford Mustang really be called? A. The Ford Rustang. Q. Why is this country so far in debt? A. Because the president drives a Ford. Q. Why do they fit heated tailgates to luxury Ford backies? A. To keep your hands warm when you pushed them. Q. Why do the new Ford Explorers have larger bumpers? A. To make it easier on the tow trucks. Q. Why are Ford dealers giving away a dog with each Ford sold? A. So the owner has a companion to walk home with. Q. Why did the chicken cross the road? A. To push his Ford F-150 back into the dealer's showroom. Q. Why didn't the chicken cross the road? A. Because his F-150 got stuck. Q. Why are the latest Fords so aerodynamically designed? A. It improves the Chevy tow truck's fuel consumption. Q. What is the aim of a Ford project car? A. An attempt to keep their car running. Q. What is the difference between a Ford and a tampon? A. A tampon comes with its own tow rope. Q. How can they improve a Ford Baksh? A. Put a Toyota engine in it. Q. Why do they fit ABS braking systems to the latest Fords? A. So the driver can stop quicker to pick up the fallen off parts. Q. How do you make a Ford go faster downhill? A. Turn off the engine. Q. What is the difference between a Ford and a shopping trolley? A. A shopping trolley is much easier to push. Q. What do the new speed limit signs say on our suburban roads? A. Max speed, 60 km per hour, Fords do best you can. Q. Why do they put sidewalks beside most streets and highways? A. So Ford owners have a safe place to walk home. Q. Why does Ford make tractors and Opel not? A. Because Opel can't get anything to run that slow. Ford bar jokes. Ford mottos. Have you outdriven a Ford lately? Speed kills. Drive a Ford and live forever. That's not a leak. My Ford's just marking its territory. You might own a Ford if you keep getting sympathy cards from the Department of Transport. I could never keep a Ford under me, I was always under the Ford. Friends don't let friends drive Fords. I'd rather push a BMW than drive a Ford. Ford escort me to a Toyota dealer. Ford one-liners. Why do people name their kids Mercedes, Lexus, Porsche when they look like Buicks and Fords? If your Bentley is taking up 2 parking spaces, then okay. I get it. But a Ford Focus. I feel obligated to deflate your tires now. So you're in high school and you drive a Ford Mustang. You must know all about hard work then. I would give both my testes for a Ford Mustang. You want a man that drives a Lexus, but your dad drives a Ford. Why you can't be humble like your mom? Henry Ford goes to heaven. Henry Ford dies and goes to heaven. At the gate, St. Peter tells Henry Ford, "Well, you've been such a good guy, invented the car, changed the world. As a reward you can hang out with anybody in heaven of your choice." So Henry Ford thinks about it and says, "I would like to hang out with God himself." So St. Peter takes him directly to God's throne, and Henry Ford starts by saying, "God, I don't want to sound biased, but you have some major design flaws in your invention, the woman. 1. There's too much front-end protrusion. 2. It chatters at high speeds. 3. The rear end wobbles too much. 4. The intake is too close to the exhaust." HMMM says God and goes over to the celestial supercomputer, types in a few keystrokes, and waits for the results. He then turns to Henry Ford and says, "It may be that my invention is flawed, but according to the stellar computer more men are riding my invention than yours." Ford acronyms. First on rubbish dump. Factory ordered road disasters. Fix or repair daily. Found on roadside dead. Flip over read directions. Found on road deserted. Forget outrunning Danny. Flipped on reverse detonator. FCK'd on race day. 4 old rusted doors. Freaking old rusted Datsun. Ford owners recommend Daewoo. Fast only rolling downhill. Ford owner really dumb. Fixed on race day. For only retarded drivers. Freaking only runs downhill. Failure on research and development.